Wednesday night baseball from Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Matt Andriese will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, center fielder Christian Yelich.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games. Now, that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kiermaier ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9. They put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Martin Prado now comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Derek Dietrich.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
The 0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Matt
Into the box, Matt Dendecker. As he'll take a look at ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Miguel Rojas.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But two in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop. It's now 2-0 Miami. Wei-Yin Chen gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. He's hitting under 250 for the season. You think about it, that's basically 1 for 4 every game with some offers mixed in there. It tells you about the inconsistency he's had so far in the batter's box.
Matt Duffy comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's in there for strike one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
In there for strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Chen sets. Here it is on 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Brad Miller.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Standing in, Justin Bour.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
This at bat shows you how versatile and talented a player this guy really is. Earlier in at bat, he is squared to bunt. Then he says, forget that nonsense. I can take this guy deep, and promptly does that. What a weapon.
Batting 8.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Duffy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And another foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
So striding in, Michael McHenry. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ellis waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Striding in, Kurt Casale. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Now another 0-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Prado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Hit out towards second. Rojas scoops it up, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, shortstop Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Show track will give us a more in-depth look at that nice defensive play, and there are 2 things to notice here. First, great range into the hole, and then the exceptional throw to first. It really had a lot behind it too. A smooth, well executed play. In now, Corey Dickerson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We played 3 and our score 3-3. In once again, Matt Dendecker. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Matt Dendecker.
First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Souza is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman Justin Bour.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. In now is A.J. Ellis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that misses 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
Another try at 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Ellis has it, and he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, right
at the
fielder,
plate, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Now batting, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop,
Here's the pitch.
Echeverria.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at bat he's going to look back on and be happy isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In is Christian Yelich.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Goodness. 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Martin Prado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Derek Dietrich.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bouncer down the line.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Oh, and he misses it.
There's a little nubber. The third baseman charged. He barehanded it. Just wasn't able to put enough on it to get the hitter. But, man, I love the play. And if you're hitting, oh, my gosh, you'll take that hit all day long.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Dendecker. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
In there, 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Out of play off to the right. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Nate Eovaldi is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Miguel Rojas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Another 1-2 delivery. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 4-3. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Grounded to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Michael McHenry.
So striding forward now, Michael McHenry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Chen is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Chen's ready. 0-2 on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he watches ball one. This is on the ground over to first, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Digging in to try it again, A.J. Ellis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Echeverria now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Rays 3. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Nope,
and there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-2, here it comes. To short, hit hard, fielded by Echeverria. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 10, Corey Dickerson.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So we got him swinging. Corey Dickerson becomes out number 2 this inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Den Decker racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
This is pulled into right. Souza is there, 1 away.
The batter.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Martin Prado stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Brad Miller will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And this will be fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Right fielder number 20.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Logan Morrison is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That is what every hitting coach in the game teaches you to do. Don't ever try and do too much with a pitch. Just use the whole field and go with the pitch wherever you can. Pushes it down the line and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Michael McHenry. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Marlins 4 and the Rays 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Rojas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Wilson Ramos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a liner. But there to spirit is Prado. Quick hands for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds at 4-3. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Wilson.
So striding forward now, Justin Bour. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
In now is A.J. Ellis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Echeverria now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
A.J. Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Hit sharply on the ground. Rojas from the outfield grass, and on 1 pitch he's retired.
Your third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. It was a fly out for him in his last trip, and a bouncing ball foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's another single, his second hit of the game. He's having a good May. You know, you start looking at May as a player and you say, I'm partway through the season. I'm starting to get settled in. This is a great start to the year. He's over 300. He's off to a great start.
First pitch on its way. Brad Miller is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Runners on first with one down. Now he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
There's two pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard to third. Prado is there. To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Wei-Yin Chen wins his third of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. A.J. Ramos hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score tonight. First.